Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Essence of spiritual life was the topic given to me by Setuji Maharaj. Accordingly, I start. These days, there is one word, it is a very buzzing word. They talk about holistic approach. What is the holistic approach in medical science? It's not that you simply reduce your weight and become an agarbatti stand. No. See, holistic approach means physically, mentally, intellectually, psychologically, spiritually, you must have a perfect balance. But we are educated people. Problem is there. And educated people talk only in the language of statistics. So one statistician said that one man's head was put in the deep freeze and his feet were in the hot air oven. His average temperature was normal. But I don't know why he could not survive. See, in the same manner, spiritual life includes three things: perfectly and completely. First part is the Adi Bhautik area, the material life. There is one word in our scriptures called as Nishreyas and Abhyuday. Abhyuday is prosperity, affluence. Nishreyas is attainment of the highest in life. Both are equally essential. See, friends, like a bird, if the bird has only one wing, very strong, and other wing is paralyzed, that bird won't be able to take off. Both things are required. See? But normally what happens? We are getting one-sided. Either we get into the so-called spirituality that we neglect our material part of our life. And this is only because of improper, incomplete understanding about life. See, friends, we have to understand fully, completely. So, material aspect is equally required, spiritual aspect is also required, and both must go in a perfect balance. If we think that no, I want to only do meditation, because I have got dispassion, that is basically a depression, it's not a dispassion. There is very little difference between depression and dispassion. Depression is unhealthy condition of the mind and dispassion is the healthy condition of the mind. See? There was one Agarbatti brand person. He came out of Church Gate in Bombay. Those who have seen Bombay, he came out of Church Gate. In the morning, 9 o'clock, when the whole Bombay is pouring into Church Gate. He was crossing across opposite direction. And he saw one very strong, healthy, stout person. And to him, he stopped and asked, "Oh fool, where are you going?" And then, as the result of this mantra Shakti, his biceps became flex and suddenly relaxed on his nose came back from backside. See. Then he took 360 rounds, and thereafter he looked at that man. He said, I forgive you. What else can be done? See? In the same manner, I have dispassion. Why? Because I don't have anything. That is not dispassion. In the midst of affluence, you are unattached. That is dispassion. We have got goddess Lakshmi. There is no goddess Daridri. We have to work hard. See, friends. Therefore, this is the material part of our life. We have to succeed in life. Not simply live through. Because we don't have the courage to die, we live, that's all. We must produce wealth. Never become retired in life. Never. Till the last moment, work. We must leave the body with the belt tight, shoes tied, and a gun in the hand. Work hard. See? No, I don't feel like doing anything. Okay, you are total dispassion, yes. But I want food. Okay? See, this kind of spirituality is very dangerous. In the life of one disciple of Samartha Ramdas Swami, you must have heard the name. They were on that Sajjangad, and he told his Guru, Sir, I am Brahman, I know it. Why should I go and work in the ashram? I am Brahman. Guru Maharaj said, you are perfectly right, please sit down here. Brahman sat. And then the breakfast time came. So Guru Maharaj said, get the breakfast here only, I won't go there today. And he got the choice breakfast and ate. Brahman was looking. Then the Brahman wanted to go. So, may I go for breakfast? Brahman doesn't have hands and legs. Brahman cannot walk. Brahman cannot go anywhere. Can you say the space has gone there? Space doesn't go anywhere. Brahman cannot go. Sit down here. Brahman sat. Lunch time came. Again, sumptuous meals were collected. And Maharaj was dawa, enjoying. And again, Brahman looking. And he did not give anything. And thereafter, Maharaj said, okay, I have taken food. All the great masters sleep after eating food. So, even in the office. So, he had a nice nap up to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. He got up. Again, what about my coffee? And the coffee came. Brahman is sitting there. Brahman can't sleep. Brahman can't go. Brahman can't have hunger. Brahman cannot take food. See? Then, may I go out for bathroom, for restroom? I had to go. No, Brahman doesn't do all that. Sit here. Friends, please remember, till such time, we are living as body. We have to work. Most important thing. Once I was coming from which place? Australia to Bombay and Bombay to London. So I was in Bombay hardly for not even 24 hours. So my friend who came to receive me on the airport at night, it was raining also, and on my way back he said, Swamiji, tomorrow again you are going. You have nothing. No ashram, no nothing. Why are you running so much? I said, okay, thank you very much. I'll stop. Now from here, I won't go to London. I'll stay in your house throughout my life. No, I don't mean that. See, friends. We have prayers for sun, because sun comes and goes. We have prayer for every god. Prithvi, Samudravasane Devi, Parvatas Tanamandale, Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam, Padasparsham Kshamasva Me, Prithvi. For the waters, Gange Yamune Chaiva, Godavari Saraswati. For the fire, Agni Nayasupataraye. For the air, Sri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Hanumanji. Is there any prayer for space? No prayer. See, it's most important. We have to work hard. If we are living as the body, last moment, work hard. See. Once this machine stops, all joints will become jammed. See? Vruddho yati gruhitva dandam tadapi na munchati asha pindam. See, friends, work hard. So, how do we work? It is here Bhagavad Gita tells a very simple rule. And this rule of Bhagavad Gita was told to Arjun because Arjun was depressed. Arjuna was not dispassionate. See? His argument was, why should I fight? Killing our own nears and dears, how can I be happy? See? How can I kill my Guru and my Dadaji? Katham Vishmam Aham Sanket Dronam Chamadusujana Ishubhi Pratiyotsyami Pujarha Varisudana. They are worthy of worship. How can I kill them? Forget about killing. Pratiyotsyami. How should I retaliate them even if they kill me? I want to go back. I don't know. Etanna hantu vichchami gnatopi madhusudana, dispassion. Even if they come and kill me, I shall not retaliate. What a dispassion. See? And if it was a dispassion, will Bhagavan Krishna not agree with him? On the contrary, Bhagavan Krishna was smiling. And he did not agree with Arjuna's withdrawal. See, friends, till the last moment of life, we must produce wealth. That is spirituality. In Mahabharata, there is one topic. It's a very deep and very beautiful topic. It is called as Sanat Sujatiya. In that, the student is Dhritarashtra and the Guru is Sanat Kumar. Because Vidurji tells Vidur Niti to Dhritarashtra, and after that Dhritarashtra says, come on, you know so many things. Is there something that I don't know? Then Vidurji says, yes, there is one thing you don't know. What is that? There is no death. Wow, there is no death? We are told, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. How do you say there is no death? Please teach me that there is no death. Then he says, I am not qualified to teach you. See, there is no reservation for the teachers. In UP you go, the teachers are filled with reservation quota. There was one very beautiful, interview in the TV. A school principal was asked, "Do you teach here English?" "Hanji," in English. What is the day today? Aaj Brahaspativar. English. What do you say in English for Brahaspativar? Wednesday? Wednesday. Immediately agree. Wednesday or Friday? हाँ, maybe Friday, Brihaspativar, principal of the school, because reservation quota. Be attentive. On the spiritual path, there is no reservation quota. You have to deserve. And the deserving happens if we are qualified for that. Upanishad says, Nayam Atma Balaheenena Labhyaha. Balaheen. Those who do not have that inner strength. Never give up. See? And to that Arjuna who was depressed and dejected, if you have all studied Bhagavad Gita, throughout Bhagavad Gita, how many things are told? There are 1.5 dozen yoga. Every chapter is labeled as a yoga. We start from the tragedy yogo nam prasamodhyayaha. Vishada yoga is nothing but tragedy yoga. How can the tragedy become the yoga? That tragedy which will change the direction of your life from the dogward to Godward, that is a tragedy yoga. He was so depressed and dejected. See? Now, so many things are told. Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Sashtanga Yoga, everything was told. Arjuna did not do anything. He was on the battlefield. It is the acharyas like us keep on talking on Bhagavad Gita. And Arjuna said, यार हमने कुछ किया ही नहीं, खाली पीली परेशान हो रहे. See, then what happened? Be attentive. The situation of war did not change. It is Arjuna who changed. Spiritual life is 3 things. Willingness to change, ability to change, and commitment to change oneself. 3 things. We have to change ourselves, depending upon the situations. See, then we are walking spiritual path. So to that, Bhagavan Krishna told one very simple, best technique. The technique is, we have to lead a life of duty orientation lifestyle. We talk about right orientation. See, this is my right. Don't talk rights, talk duty. And this verse all of you know, and many people in their lectures they quote. See, अपने गीता में कहा है ना यार, वो कर्मण्यवादी का रास्ते, they know only that much. The remaining 3 they don't know. See the meaning of this verse. Karmanyevadi ka raste, be attentive. I am not telling you the same mechanical meaning, converting the Sanskrit into English and creating confusion. No. See, do we have a choice to live yesterday or tomorrow or today? We have no choice. We have to live today. No choice. Second thing, can we say that I will work yesterday or I will work tomorrow? No. We have to work now. There is no choice. The third, if we are doing our obligatory duties, karmani eva te adhikaraha. Now what kind of karma we should do? See, like now I am here doing the karma of talking to you, and you are there doing the karma of listening to me. This is just an example. I don't know whether you are listening or not. But I am talking, this is the truth. See? So if I, while doing my karma, if I do not do justice to the role that I am playing, then I am not walking spiritual path. See, friends. So we all have to play different roles. So we are mother, father, brother, husband, wife, sister, in-law, outlaw, so many of them. So we have to play every role perfectly as required. You know what will happen as a result? The most important thing, you will have no time left to get bored. we never suffer because of shortage of time. We all suffer because of excess of time. अब क्या करूं? When there is nothing to do, चलो पकोड़े बना के खाते हैं. अरे राम राम. See friends, observe this thing. Living in this awareness is spiritual life. I am not giving a mala in your hand, Ram, 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 and eat the head of that poor Rama. No. Karanyavadikaraste. Now when you are doing something, are you doing it so that, I will get this thing, that thing? No. Do it for the joy of it. See, suppose you go to office. Now don't go to office as a burden. यार फिर Monday आ गया. In this country there is TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. To help these people, I have started another chain of hotels. When they come on Monday to the office, for them, OGIM. Oh God, it's Monday. So for the weekend, what they have done? They have gone for the weekend and become weakened and come back. Is this life? See, friends, this is the most important thing. Artha Purushartha. Work hard. So, as a result, what happens? We discover self-esteem, self-confidence. Whenever you do something out of cheer and happiness, you will develop self-confidence. So, in that Sanat Sujatiya that I was telling you, the student Dhritarashtra raises many questions. In our scriptures it is said that after you die you go to hell or heaven, and the last life, this life, what about it? Is it wrong? He said, no, understand this way. If you think you are a husband, you will suffer. You are thinking you are a husband. If you think you are a man, you will die. If you think you are a soul, you will go to hell or heaven. You are only thinking what you are. Till such time you take yourself to be body, we have to live in this waking world in a creative, not in a lazy manner. See, friends, once this virus of inertia enters our system, we are booked for life. Never, never do that. There was one person in Thane, near Pune, near Bombay. He was coming for my lecture. I was talking on, what was the topic? Tripura Rahasya. It's a very deep subject. So he used to come one day, after my lecture, he came and he was asking me, Swamiji, I want to talk to you. I said, this time I will not talk to you. Next time you come and talk to me. Take bath, shave properly, have good hairstyle, clean iron clothes, and then I will talk to you. I said, I will not talk to you like this. Why, Swamiji? I said, that is my fashion. So next day he came. Then I asked him, how are you feeling today? I am feeling better. Then, now tell me, I am engineer. And last 11 years I have not worked. What should I do? I don't feel like working. What should I do? I told him, from tomorrow, from Thane to Churchgate, walk one way. While coming, you come by train. Do it for 1 month. Thereafter you talk to me. And God's grace, he did it. And as if complete metamorphosis. See, friends, this machine, the body, must remain active. Karmanyevadikaraste. Ma phaleshu kadachana. Don't go in the future. पता नहीं आगे क्या होने वाला है. I don't know What is going to happen? If you don't know, be happy. If you know, be prepared. See? So the first part of spiritual life is materially, as long as we are living at the physical level, on the bhautik level, we must aim at this abhyudaya, prosperity, affluence. About this, one more example I'll give you. There's a friend of mine, now he is in Bangalore. He was civil engineer in a big company, retired. So on his last day of retirement, they had a dinner. I was also called. Wherever there is food, I am called. So I went there. After eating the food, then he was supposed to speak, and he said, "Today I declare that from today onward, I surrender myself totally to Swamiji. I will be with him, and I will go to his ashram, and I will serve him." I said, "If you are through, may I talk?" "Yes." "For people like you, to protect myself, I have no ashram." Otherwise that fellow will come, "Swamiji, oh, bathroom mein pani nahi hai. Ram, Ram, Ram. I don't have any ashram." And second thing, if you want to serve me, you should serve me according to my choice or your choice. "Of course, Swamiji, your choice." I said, "My choice is, you work in your own field. Don't take jhadu in the hand. There are many in Delhi. Jhadu. Many are there. Don't do. Then I say, you work in your own specialization. What should I do? I said, you take up the job. And don't say, but good. You will get the job. Apply. And within 3 weeks or 4 weeks, he got a job in Middle East. Because he was civil engineer. Construction is always going on. After he went there, he said, "Swamiji, I am getting 7 lakhs rupees. So what should I do?" I said, "I grant you and sanction you 50% as a maintenance allowance. Rest of the amount, you spend it on anything that you cherish in your life. If you ask me, support some children. Those who are not very bright, getting scholarship. Those who are not totally dumb, but those who are average students, they neither get the scholarship nor they are supported by the parents because they don't have money. Such children you support, and that is all." He did it for 4 or 5 years. As if a bud has to open into a beautiful flower. He evolved so much. He translated all the 4 Vedas from Sanskrit into Tamil. He is heading the Senior Citizens Forum in Bombay. See, he says, "Swamiji, you have changed my life." He said, "What is the secret?" "The secret is, first, you didn't stop working. Second thing, now you were not working for yourself. We have worked for ourselves. The same field, don't change your field. And then see, work for the society. You will evolve." That is spiritual life. See, friend. Otherwise, afterwards in the old age, in old age 2 things torture every person. I am not telling. Taittiriya Upanishad says, "Kimahagam papam akaravamiti, kimahagam sadhuna karavam." 2 things. When I was young, why I did not go the right way? When I was young, why did I do the wrong things? And in the old age, these 2 things torture. Neither you can go and talk to anybody. And inside 24 hours, those our own good and bad deeds, they start torturing us. And therefore, the old people want somebody to listen to them because they can't face their own mind. See, friends. Therefore, when you are working, work hard, dynamically, produce wealth, not for yourself. After your needs are over, work for the society. Don't get lazy. There is one couple, they are somewhere with me. He is a instrumentation engineer. You know that field is not so simple. And his wife is also pretty educated. She is a teacher probably. And he has been working for about 20 years in Europe, in USA. And he saw something on my website about the school. So he wrote me, Swamiji, we want to come and spend some time in the school. So they came. I said, oh, look here, you are coming, okay, but don't expect any comforts. Here people are staying in a thatch hut. There are no posh things. You go there, don't have to oblige by staying there. If you don't feel like, come back. Don't feel guilty about it. Last 2-3 years he is there. Staying in a 10 by 10 room. You see the glow on his face and his wife. This is Swamiji, the best time of our life is this village. We have seen all the comforts and luxuries of life. I said, I don't know whether this school will be able to pay you or not. You are doing good job, no doubt. Swamiji, I don't need money. I have got so much of money that my 10 generations can survive. I earned a lot. When he did it? When he has crossed 55. And he could do this only because now he is affluent. He doesn't depend on anybody. That is spiritual life. Therefore, don't get into this wrong notion. Simple living, high thinking. It is a stupid living and dumb thinking. Produce wealth. That is Adi Bhautik. Then the second stage comes Adi Daivik. Daivik is the experience. Dyotana Devaha. All experiences happen in the mind. Where the mind is not, experience cannot happen. See? Like one day I was talking in some place and there was one sweet little girl like this small, Nikita. She was sitting in the front. She climbed the steps and came very near me and I was talking. Others were thinking why she has come, but I don't worry because you never listen to me, why should I listen to her? So I kept on talking. She came very close to me and in my ear she said, Swamiji, on your beard there is a spider. I said, take the tissue paper, slowly take the spider, don't pull the hair, it is not a wig, it is original, okay? So she took that spider and threw it away. Be attentive. The spider was here on the beard, it was not in my mind. The spider has not entered my mind, meaning I did not know that the spider is. So was it existing for me? No. What is the understanding? All the experiences take place only in the mind. See. Now when we take food in a plate, don't we check whether it's clean or not? In South India, any clean plate from the dishwasher is garam, clean, yet they will make it wet and make everywhere. I don't know what kind of cleanliness it is. But they are like that. It's a manufacturer's defect, you can't change it. So, even a plate in which we take food, that we want clean, is it not? So the mind with which we come in contact with the world, should it not be clean? So what is the second spiritual practice? Take care of your mind. See friends, we simply complain about the mind. Like those who are the victims of meditation, they always complain. One person met me somewhere on some airport. He saw me and he said, Swamiji, how come you are here? So I looked at him and kept quiet. It's not a question worth replying. See, remember this thing, every question need not be replied. So, he says, Swamiji, I am doing meditation. I say, it's your problem. No, I got only one difficulty. Everything is fine except my mind runs here and there whenever I sit for meditation. What should I do? I said, don't do meditation. What is important? Meditation is important, or the mind should be at peace is important. See? So this mind we don't take care. Hey friend, take care of the mind. Now, while working in this world, how do we take care of the mind? Then, while experiencing this world, how we take care of the mind? And as a special project, how we take care of the mind? These three things put together is working on the Adidaivic plane at the mind level. So when we are working in this world, first way, Bhagavad Gita says, Yoginaha karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva atma shuddhaye. Now when I am talking to you, it is a karma. I am talking to you. Now where is my attention? If my attention is on you, then my talk should improve you. Guarantee is I will be frustrated. See? One person asked me this question, Swamiji, you are talking on Gita, Upanishad, throughout the world you move, but if people don't change, don't you feel bad, disgusted? I said, am I a fool? On the contrary, I don't want them to change. Because we survive on your ignorance. In one pathological lab, I read a very dirty board. I was surprised how that doctor has kept the board. We survive on your urine, fecal samples, etc. Because that is what they do. See, friends. So, we have to work on the mind. So, when we are working in the world, where is our attention? On the world should improve. Where Bhagavan Krishna has failed, can you and me succeed? He failed to change us. This changeless substratum wants to change us. Impossible. Therefore, I say don't get disturbed. People don't change, who cares? Then why do you talk? Time pass. See. So, when we are functioning, attention is outside, you will frustrate. If attention is on yourself, I have done this thing. Slowly, your eye will become so fat that you will start getting knee pain because of the load of the eye. See? That is why, I don't like this iPhone. Whenever I come to this country, I have this iPhone. In India, I am a devotee, I have got Shyamasang. It is not Samsung, it is Shyamasang. The one who is talking about that is a Gujarati. Gujaratis cannot say sh, therefore this is Samsung. Therefore, attention is on the world, you will frustrate. Attention is on I, you will destroy yourself. Then how to work? When we are working in the world, attention should be at our quality of our mind. Before we take up any job, what is the quality of our mind? When the job is executed, what is the quality of the mind? When the job is done, what is the quality of our mind? Bhagavad Gita says, Sukha dukkhe same krutva labha labho jaya jayo tato yuddhaya yujjasva naivam papam avapsasi. Whenever we do something, three things happen. Either we succeed or we fail. When we succeed, we gain. When we fail, we lose. When we gain, we are happy. When we lose, we are miserable. Three pairs. Success, failure, gain, loss, joy, sorrows. Bhagavan says, Same krutva. Maintain your equanimity under these three conditions. Meaning, when your mind is no more disturbed by the success as well as the failure, mind is not disturbed only because of the failure, it is also disturbed because of the success. See? Similarly, mind is not disturbed only because of the loss, it is also disturbed because of the mind, because of the gain. See? Therefore, about this I will tell you three techniques, try that. When you are extremely happy, don't promise anybody anything. Spirituality. See. Example, Dasharath ji was very happy because Kaikeyi helped him in the war. And he said, ask me any boon. And she said, give me 3 boons. But I will ask them whenever I want. And whole Ramayana came out. It was only Dasharatha who did. Had there been Bhagwan Krishna, Ramayana would never have happened. Bhagwan Krishna clearly tells, I shall not hold the Shastra in my hand, and he holds. But you said you will not hold. Yes, I said. Then why do you hold? I hold. Who are you? Don't get carried away by this stupid kind of, I have taken a vow. You have taken you leave it over. Don't make your life miserable. There was one friend, Mr. Verma, I don't know where is he now. He is a Arya Samaji. And Arya Samajis do not have the acceptance of Muhurta. They don't accept Muhurta. He's falling or what? Mat giro baba, thodi der ruk jao. So, he had a housewarming, new house, so he called so many people, and that Pujari of Panditji of Arya Samaj. Arya Samaj Panditjis are, immediately downloaded type. They will be coming on the motorcycle or bicycle, and on their backs, there will be a mobile Agni Kunda. And all the samagri is already available in the market in a properly packed way. He came. He was supposed to come. 9 o'clock time, he didn't come. And this friend of mine started getting angry, very angry. Oh, no, this, oh. So his wife said, Swamiji, I am praying that Panditji should not get killed by this fellow. I know my husband, he is a devil. I don't know what to, he will spoil everything. He will become so angry now. He is already disturbed. Why he has not come? Told 9 o'clock, so many people have come. He has not come so far. Oh. You talk to him. I said, do you want me to get killed or what? When Bhagwan Narasimha came, even Lakshmi ji was afraid to go to him. And then they say, okay, Prahlad ji, you go. And Prahlad ji went there, nothing happened to him. So to that Narasimha Rao, I went. And I told him, I said, Verma ji, you are a Sanatan Dharmi or a Arya Samaj? Of course I am a Arya Samaji. I said, do you know the principle of Arya Samaj? They do not believe in Muhurta. Yes, I agree. So you have told that a Panditji should come at 9 o'clock, then you will have the Yagya Havan. They have got one very simple, anything Havan. कोई पैदा होता है हवन, मरता नहीं हवन. Havan for everything. So, I said, according to you, there is no Muhurta. Yes. I said, who decided 9 o'clock? I decided, now you again decide that we will do this Havan after he comes. Relax. How we make our life miserable. Be attentive. Let the whole world be on fire. Your peace of mind should not be compromised. The most important commodity in the universe is our peace of mind. Ashantasya kutas sukham. Bhagavan says in 2nd chapter, Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. Ayukta means what? He who doesn't have yukti. Yukti means what? Knack. He who doesn't have the knack, ayuktasya buddhi nasti. He cannot have proper understanding. Such people will be studying a lot and they are highly confused. See, many years before, in 1935 probably, I wasn't there, but I have heard about it. V.D. Paluskar was a great singer as well as a great master and a great sannyasi. In one of the Kumbh Melas in Allahabad, Prayag, there was a big function where many Mahatmas came and they were talking on Gita. And Gita is such a book that you can dig out anything you want. Bhagavan Krishna, it can't be straight. You want karma, you get karma. So, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, he found only karma in that. You go to Madhvacharya, he gets only the devotion. You go to Bhagavan Shankaracharya, you get only knowledge. So, everybody according to their brand, they were talking on Gita. And there was one Pakkad Mahatma Avadhuti like me who doesn't have any brand. He got on the stage. When the Avadhut comes, everybody keeps quiet. Because he is beyond the Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and he is beyond the Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi. He doesn't belong to any Varnashram Vyavastha. So everybody is afraid. Like a terrorist he came up. And he took the mic. And he said, why you people are shouting about Gita? Gita said this, Gita said that thing. Do you know who was Arjuna and who was Krishna? See, Arjuna and Krishna, they were friends. You have to be friend to understand what Bhagavan Krishna said. See, I'll give you an example. There was a youngster, he came on his motorcycle to his friend's house. Ashok, and instead of Ashok coming, his father came out. Now this boy was very smart. He said, uncle, how are you? Ashok is there. I was going for the physics tuition. He wanted to come. So if he's available, I can take him with me or else I go. He said, no, he's there, I think. Ashok, see, your friend has come. You have to go for the physics tuition. Go. So Ashok went with his friend and they went for My Fair Lady. Now tell me, in which dictionary is this meaning? Going for physics tuition is equal to going for My Fair Lady. Tell me. See, friends, to understand Gita, be friendly with Bhagavan Krishna. Not logically. And what Bhagavan Krishna says, that Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na shochati na kankshati samaha sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labate param. The first symptom of realization is you are happy not because of your wife, in spite of your wife. If you are happy because of your wife, what is your contribution? Zero. If you can maintain this tempo, be dynamic, be creative, be productive under all difficult conditions, yet the smile on your face doesn't wane away. Otherwise, like one youngster came and met me somewhere. Swamiji, I want to ask you a question. I said, first of all, you answer my question. Are you married? He said, no, my face is like that. Married people have got a special face, You can do the face reading. Acha shadi ho gayi. Bichara. So, we are taking care of the mind when we are functioning in the world dynamically, but mind is at peace. His understanding about life and spirituality will be perfect. Otherwise, kurute ganga sagar gamanam vrata paripalanam athava danam jnana vihina sarvamatena bhajatina muktim janmashatena bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. See, friends. And to remain in this mode of ever cheerfulness, we have to work on the mind. Normally, we function by the mind, but we don't work on the mind. And working by the mind is what? Default settings. Default setting is, we have got opinion about everything and everybody. We have got suggestions even for God. दुनिया बनाने वाले ऐसी दुनिया क्यों बनाई? भगवान को चैलेंज कर रहे. See, friends, we have to remember this thing very clearly. Are we functioning by the mind or we are functioning on the mind? If we are functioning by the mind, we will be samsari. When we are working on the mind, we are the seekers. Be attentive. Don't be a believer alone. Believers are lazy. See? Laziness is not believing in God. Shraddha is not a despondent condition of the mind. Hoga Bhagwan to dekh lega. When you are not worried, why Bhagwan should be worried? See, you put effort, then he will come and help you. See, friends. Therefore, the second aspect of the spiritual life is we have to work on the mind. So working on the mind, number one, mind should not remain lazy even for a moment. Number two, mind must stop this old habit of manorajya. Manorajya is a habitual thinking. And be attentive, nobody can think without words. In Patanjali, these students, yoga students suffer because they are not understood this particular point. You cannot stop thinking unless you stop talking to yourself. Patanjali says, Chitta Vritti Nirodha Yoga. And they start to do Chitta Vritti Nirodha. पकड़ के रखा है, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, स्वामी जी बहुत ट्राई किया. See, this is the basic thing to understand. Like we don't come out of our house without putting on clothes. In the same manner, thoughts do not come out of the mind without putting the clothes of the words. Without words, can you think? Try. You have not done anything, yet you are at peace, is it not? We don't work on our mind. Even an ordinary barber, he does the sharpening of his razor 20 times. And this mind we are using so many times, continuously. And then we complain because we are taking that knife for shaving which is used for butter cutting. There was one husband in the morning, he stood before the mirror and took his plowing machine and was doing the shaving. And it plowed through and big, cut and the blood came. He started shouting, oh God, these people take the money and see what kind of bad blade they have given here. So when the husband is miserable, wife is happy. So she said, you have nothing except complaining about the whole world. What is wrong with that blade? He said, see, it cut. Why it will cut? The same blade I had just used for paring the pencil of your son and then I have put it back. Now to that Mahamaya who can teach that the sharpness required for shaving is different from the sharpness required for paring a pencil, is it not? In the same manner, the sharpness of our mind required for cheating the people is different. And the sharpness for knowing oneself, that sharpness is different. And that sharpness is, mind is available to us whenever we want. That is all. Single pointed mind doesn't mean you are sitting, disturb mat karo yaar, single point ho raha, gaya. No. Many times we have got this funny notion. We take the thread, put it in your mouth, apply saliva, make it hard, and take the needle, and in that with great, aim, we go, gone. It has not gone. That is not single-pointedness. Be attentive. Single-pointed mind means the mind is available to us whenever we want, for whatever job, for whatever length of time, effortlessly. That freedom, he who has, he alone is working on the mind. Our condition is, our mind is never available to us. See, to try this, give a try to the following technique. Every day, try to simply sit and waste time. What are you telling, Swamiji? We are wasting our whole life. You cannot. You simply sit down. The mind will say, I think I should put on the washing machine on. At least, when I am sitting here, that work will be done. No, but they must not have removed the old clothes, I know that. In this ghar, nobody works. Meditation. See, friends, work on the mind consciously that you do not talk to yourself. Give it a try. Don't talk to yourself. It's very simple technique. It's not difficult, friends. This talking to oneself becomes a habit. And such people call themselves to be sentimental. So who is a sentimental person? He who talks to himself but others cannot hear is sentimental. And the other time, those who talk to themselves but others also can hear, they call it mental. Like the centimeter becomes ultimately a meter. In the same manner, this sentimental ultimately becomes a mental. See, friends, stop talking to yourself. Whenever you get chance, while you are driving, and the person from they are not living in awareness. While coming, I was telling Prashant, one technique is given in the scriptures to break this habit of talking to yourself. See? And this technique is very simple. Panchadashikar gives this technique. He says, Dirgham pranamam uchcharya manorajyam viliyate. Manorajyam means habitual thinking. We don't think only about some problems, but about anything. See? Our mind is unable to stay without reaction. Like when I was coming, I saw these hillocks all around. So I could see simply and go ahead. But the mind has to react. Then I asked him, I said, is this all the time this yellow or sometime it is green also? Was it necessary? Habit. Now this external habit also goes inside. Why the people are, doing like this? Why you worry? You take your care of yourself. This manorajya is the worst disease. And for that, Dirgham Pranamam Uchcharya. Chant a long Omkar and see the impact. And when they chant Omkar, many people make the O long. Don't make that O long, make the M long. Many of them they chant like Om. Like the dogs in Bombay. Oh. They're all Omkar Upasak. No. Lengthen the Ma. Then all the sound waves will settle every cell of your body by the mechanical impact of the sound waves. Om. Thus, we consciously start working on our mind. We have to work only on the mind. Mind free from thoughts is consciousness. Consciousness superimposed with thoughts is mind. See? Man suffering because of wife is husband. Think. Is the man and husband two? They are one. Consciousness and mind is one. That knowledge where there is an objectivity predominantly, it is mind. That knowledge where objectivity doesn't happen, that is consciousness. See? What is vision? Vision is that which can show you all the colors and forms except your own eyes. Has anybody ever seen his own eyes? Nobody can see. Because we are blind. This is working on mind. In this manner, when we consciously start working on the mind's laziness, indolence, depression, no charm, no enthusiasm, no dynamism, no cheer, all these negativities will disappear. Presently our mind is like most of the people in this country, they take out the clothes from the dryer and directly put on themselves without ironing. Why? Simple living. No, lazy, nothing else. See? In the same manner, our mind is like wrinkles. And what are the wrinkles? They are self-cancelling. We decide something, we cancel something. I should do this, oh God, I think I will do this. Right? We are not like the creeds. Unidirectional, committed thinking. Then only success is possible in life. There are three types of people in this world. Those who imagine difficulties and don't start any work. Second type, they are called Prarambhashur. They are extremely inspired to begin and in 5 minutes they stop. The third type of people are those. More the difficulties come, more challenge they take. See, friends, don't look at the life as a problem. Take it as a challenge. Then that mind you are working on. There is no reason why mind should go into depression. There is no reason. See? It goes into depression only because we have not taken care of the mind. See? How much care we take about our figure? Everybody dreams, I should have 36, 24, 36. But what is their figure? 62, 62, 62, like a drum. If you want to maintain your figure, work hard, man. In the same manner, we have to work hard to take care of the figure of the mind. So, we take proper food. Do we give proper food to the mind? All rubbish we keep on reading, negativity all around. See, And those negative thoughts overpower us so much that we sit for meditation and there terrorist comes. अरे आज भगवान ने terrorist क्यों भेज दिया? Why you think too much about it? See, friends, drop all that nonsense. That is spiritual life. See, I have not given any mala in your hand. I have not asked you to put on some makeup. .com or put some railway lines. No. Or put on some different colored clothes. We are tailor-made Babajis. The real meaning of sannyasa, Bhagavan Shankara says, Dehanyaso hi sannyasa, naiva kashaya vasasa, naham deho mahatmeti nishchayam jnana lakshanam. He who is living no more as the body, but living through the body. Be attentive. When you live through the body, you will never live as somebody in this world. See, friends, when we live as the body, then everything is real for us and we suffer. But when you are living through the body, everything is a fun, joy, no more suffering. See, in this manner, at the Adi Bhautik level, be dynamic, creative, don't retire in life. At the level of the Adi Devik, work on your mind. The first working is stop talking to yourself. Second working is, before we talk to others, ask a question, is it necessary to talk? This is very highest spiritual practice. Before we talk to anybody, ask a question, is it necessary to talk? Many times we talk when it is not wanted. Then when these two things are done, now a seeker is born in you. Seeker is born. Now the seeker is no more a believer only. Now he is seeking the truth. So believer is initial stage. When you come at the Adi Daivik level, you are having faith, devotion. But when you come to the Adhyatmic level, third, then you are a seeker. So don't be satisfied only by being a faith. I got faith in God. Are we obliging God or what? Malu pe faith hai yaar. No, we are not obliging God. We have to seek the truth. In this manner, spiritual life means these three stages. Go through them systematically, dynamically, coolly, and be happy. And the highest spiritual practice is be happy under all conditions. But then happy doesn't mean, hey, what happened? Happy ho gaya yaar. No. Happy means you live at zero complaint level. No complaint. See, when you have no complaint, nothing to talk. Relax, enjoy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.